Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our virtual spa. You know, we're just living in a time where I don't think we can get enough self-care. I think it's either today or tomorrow is the first day of fall. There's a lot happening, a change of seasons, all the things. I can't think of a perfect day for all of us to get together and just spoil and splurge. And we were asking everyone in the chat how their skin was feeling today. And all of us kind of have different, kind of different things that are going on this beautiful Sunday morning. And I think we'll have a chance to address all of them, which would be so great. I'm one of your hosts, Bridget Kavanaugh, coming to you live from Bozeman, Montana. I've been using these products for 11 years. I'm 54, and I cannot even imagine the route my skin would have taken had I not intervened with these products. So I welcome lots of questions and interaction today. So please, use the chat to ask questions, or you can unmute and shout something out to us. That would be great. We also have Jen Bartholomew. Jen, where are you? Wave. You'll be hearing from her in a moment. A power partner of mine. She's up here in Montana too. We have Sammy. Sammy, where are you? Wave so I can see you. Yes. And Sammy's going to walk us through one of our best-selling, hottest products, the AMP MD and the Night Serum. And Lisa, where are you? Lisa's out there in sunny California, and she'll be joining us a little bit later to talk about hydration. So that's kind of our agenda. You guys should have gotten some sort, and I know I have a friend on that I said, take good notes. I'm going to deliver one to you this afternoon. So that's fine too if you don't have it in hand and you just want to follow along. You should have a Give It a Glow. So Jen's going to kick us off with that, but you might have other things. Do I have an open packet? So you might have some other things just based on, what the consultant sent you. So you might have a little sample of our active hydration, maybe even our body hydration. And then also, hopefully you guys have a Radiant Defense card, because I'll be kind of closing out our event to just kind of set you off on your beautiful Sunday with a very no makeup look. Okay. So you should have an array of things, and we're going to touch on all of them. If there's something that we talk about that just wasn't in your sample kit, by all means, circle back with the consultant that invited you. Where is that? I need some of that hydration serum, or whatever it is, or I need the eye bright. So circle back with them, but most of you should have the Give It a Glow. And with that, I'm going to kick it over to Jen, and hopefully by now you have your one wet washcloth and one dry, and we're going to get started. All right, Jen, over to you.
Hey, everybody, this morning. I was just reading in the chats and seeing all the people saying their skin's tired and dull. And so I'm pretty excited to be talking about this one. So open your sample packet and look for this little silver packet. And inside this is our microdermabrasion paste. And it's a sugar and salt scrub, and it's going to help kind of exfoliate our skin. This is something that you can use 2 to 3 times a week. And the importance of exfoliating is to clear off any dead skin, help your skin not look dull, bright, vibrant. And then so go ahead and open it. And we're going to start applying it. You can apply it without any water. If your skin is sensitive, you can add just a little bit of water to help make it not so strong with the scrub. But this stuff is really powerful, and I love the way it feels. So go ahead and put in the chat and tell me what your initial thoughts are. This has the sugar and salt, and it also has vitamin E and vitamin C. And like I said, the importance of exfoliating is really to help keep your skin clear and help the skin turnover. That's going to help with the anti-aging process. And then as you remove any dead skin, it's going to help prevent any clogged pores, any blackheads, anything like that, which is awesome. And
I put it on the back of my hand because I had extras. Right?
Yes. So also, I was just about to say, when you do this, sometimes I'll do it in the shower, and I'll really touch on my face, my neck, my chest, and the back of our hands. Because I know with like a lot of like the derma spa places, they talk about how women's hands kind of, they can do all this work on their face, but their hands also show their signs of aging. And so I always just try and get my hands as well, because our products really are powerful in the dermatological world of helping like solve your skin problems, right? So this is going to help just do the dullness and get rid of and turn over your skin. But also, while we're rubbing our face and scrubbing, I'm going to just touch on some of our other lines. So this is something that I add into my routine 2 to 3 times a week. But we also have a line that focuses on anti-aging, a line that's going to focus on any sun damage, which at the end of the summer is such an awesome time to kind of recover your skin from the sun damage, whether you intended to or not. We've all like spent a little bit too much time in the sun this summer. And then we have a sensitive skin line. So for people that feel like they can barely use or only use water on their skin, this line is perfect for you. It helps with eczema, rosacea, sensitive skin. It's going to heal your skin, which is awesome. And then we have the two anti or acne lines. And I'm just going to tell a quick story. So this scrub that we've been doing, we have a teen acne line. And I'm noticing my 13-year-old is starting to get cystic acne. So we've been using and he's starting to come to me and say, Mom, can you put that stuff on my face? So he'll use the unblemished or the spotless wash, which is just a 2-step process. Then he'll do the scrub because the scrub is going to help keep those pores unclogged. And then we have, he either does the Soothe mask, which is going to help like calm his skin, or the unblemished mask, which is the anti or the acne line. And really, like since quarantine, I don't know, my family's just been masking it up. We've been using masks left and right. So, okay, so take your wet wash rag if you feel like you've exfoliated enough.
I was just going to mention, Jen, too, while we're doing this, I do my lips as well, right? Great time as weather starts to dry. And for any of you that use our sunless tanner, I'll put on the microdermabrasion and then I'll shave with it to get a super close shave. And then, so that's a whole other thing, but just want to let you know.
I was going to say, this can just be used all over your body as well, not just on your face. So what do you guys think? How does your skin feel? Mine feels kind of buttery and like soft. Probably that vitamin E.
Yeah, that's a great description. Buttery.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. You know?
So this is something you guys don't have in your line, but this is part of the flagship anti-aging line. It's the toner. And I have this little thin cloth that I use for it. And before I started Rodan and Fields, I never really understood the importance of a toner. But the toner is a really powerful step, and it's going to prep your skin. And it also has ingredients that helps layer kind of the fighting of the anti-aging or fighting of the like reversing the sun damage. So this I rub on, and it's another exfoliant. So after I wash it, I'll show you guys what my cloth looks like. I have to say my skin is pretty clean because this is the second time I've washed it today. But let me hold it up to you. Can you see? It's got like, that is dead skin and extra stuff that my skin just needed. And this stuff is like Spanx for your pores. So it's gonna help tighten them and shrink, help firm your skin. So, and I think that is all that I have, Bridget.
All right, we can pass it over to our next speaker. Over to Sammy. Hey, Sammy.
I had to unmute. I was like, oh God, it's me. But I do have to pre-warn you that my dogs are in the house and they might bark. So I am sorry in advance. But hi, I'm Sammy. I'm really excited to be here to talk about AMP MD system. I am a licensed esthetician of, 10 years. Whoa, I didn't even think about that till now. So skincare is my jam. I love talking about it. Sometimes I get a little too technical, but what I'm going to talk about right now and what I want you to grab is what you see Bridget has. It's a packet, blue, and it has this little blue capsule in it. So go ahead and take that out. You're going to twist the top up. Boom. It opens it up. You can go ahead and squeeze it out onto your fingertips and apply it while I talk about it. Something I want to note is that you see it's yellow and it freaks you out. Don't be freaked out. Yellow is the normal color of vitamin A, which retinol, okay? So something really cool about why it's in the capsule is because we want to keep it active and potent until the moment you put it on your skin, right? So we're protecting it from light, from oxygen, from other damaging elements that might affect the potency of it. So I think that is so, so, so cool and something that sets us apart in Rodan and Fields. What is it though? So this is our version of retinol and we call it retinol. So we use retinol MD technology in here combined with peptides to empower the skin's own renewing process and visibly prevent, keyword, prevent and correct, other keyword, the visible signs of aging. It's basically one step closer to prescription retinol. And actually it has a higher concentration. I'm going to tell you why we can do that. We have something special and it's called a calcium buffer. And basically what it's doing is it's controlling the release of the retinol to help reduce any possible side effects, irritation. If you've ever used retinol before, you have to really ease your skin into it and you're really irritated for a while. So calcium buffer makes it really easy to use every single day, even for sensitive skin people. And I think that's so, 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 so amazing. So that was the serum. And then this guy, what comes off of here? When I joined Rodan and Fields 8 years ago, I saw the products and then I saw our derma roller and I was like, oh, I'm in. Like I had no clue. I just thought I need to have one of those. Everybody needs to have one of these. And I'm going to tell you why. Derma rollers are the easiest, quickest way to amp up your skincare routine and help with any possible side effects, aging, correct aging, and actually help correct some scarring if you haven't had any acne. So basically what it is, it micro exfoliates, it conditions the top layer of skin to help kind of remove the dead skin cells. And when you do that, you're actually boosting the how the other products that you put on your skin after that work. It basically ensures that the products are going to reach your skin. Because if you think about it, you think of dead skin cells as a layer of skin, but it's dead, right? So if you're just putting product after product after product on the dead skin cells, they're not actually getting into your skin. So using that's going to condition and microexfoliate that top layer of skin, help those dead skin cells to slough off, because as we age, they just don't do it on their own as often as they should, which is really crappy, right? So anyways, we put them together and I was super excited to learn that not only did they have a derma roller, but they actually paired it with a really awesome serum that's going to give you visible results in as little as 4 weeks. It's really going to amp up your skincare routine. And honestly, anybody can use this. I do have to note, it's not for people with severely sensitive skin, okay? Severely sensitive. It is also not for somebody with very acneic, inflamed skin, but like me, if you have a little blemish on your cheek or on your forehead, they're really kind of random, you can use this around them. Just don't roll over the top. You don't want to irritate them any more than they are irritated. So I'm going to give you a quick little demonstration because I like to. And honestly, guys, I use this face, neck, and chest. I'm just going to show you your chest. You don't have to do that or your face, sorry. You don't have to do it all if you don't want to, but like I said, I'm in skincare. I go full out. I love it. I section my face into basically 3 sections. I do cheeks, forehead, but I do still do nose and chin because you have pores there and you want to shrink them up, right? So you're going to do light pressure. You're going to roll back and forth and you don't want to drag, okay? No dragging. Drags are a drag, right? I'm funny, no. So I go horizontal, I pick it up, put it back down, you go vertical. And once you get the hang of this, guys, it's gonna take you like 30 seconds, okay? No more than a minute. And then because I'm extra, I actually go like at an angle too. But what I do is I really focus on the areas that I am showing signs of aging. do not go right up under your eye. You do come down onto your orbital bone right here on your cheek. Okay, and I have, like everybody, I have pores here, I have pores here, I'm showing fine lines here, I'm showing fine lines here on my forehead. So I make sure I really focus on those areas that I want the best results in. So there's your power couple, AMP-MD system. And then I'm gonna toss it over to Lisa to talk about hydration.
Sammy, that was a wonderful description. I have to admit, I do roll very, 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 very gently under my eye. Is that really bad? Should I stop doing that? Can I get some advice?
As long as you're not seeing any issues with it,
Oh,
and
no,
you
I'm
really
not.
are sticking to that very gentle, you should be totally fine.
Like so gentle. And I also
Don't get crazy.
roll on my eyebrow because I've noticed that it's giving like a lift almost when I'm
Yes.
really consciously doing it nightly and I'm being a good girl.
Yes, good.
And
Perfect. I roll over my eyebrows too because, I mean, that's what our eyes are one of the first place we show signs of aging, typically here, right? Because the skin is so thin, but we do want to keep that brow boost, lift. And I think it's amazing. I use it over my eyebrows too. I like everywhere that I possibly can that is gonna help.
The neck is also super important. And I roll the neck and I do get a little sensitivity down here, but the more you roll, the less sensitivity you'll get. But you just have to be very, very gentle. There's not a lot of pressure that needs to be.
No, very light. Yes.
So I'm going to talk about the trilogy of hydration. So, you know, there's two big themes here, I think, with skincare. And one of them is retaining moisture. So think of a grape and think of a raisin. Hydrated fruit is plump fruit. Hydrated skin is youthful, plump, bouncy, firm looking skin. And the other key, I think, is the exfoliation, just constant getting rid of the dead skin cells and continuing to put in hydration. So these geniuses at Rodan and Fields came up with Active Hydration Serum. It's a hydration serum that contains a patented molecule called 3D, 3P. Do not ask me what those little science terms stand for. That's as sciencey as I can get. But I do know that it boosts hydration immediately 200%. It's an oil-free serum, so all skin types can use it. If you're a little more oily or you break out or you have combination skin, then you're gonna wanna tend to use it only at night. If you have dry skin or skin that doesn't break out, isn't oily, you can use it both morning and night. And what it does is it locks in hydration, this boosted hydration for up to 8 hours. So sadly, you can't use it on the back of your hands because you wash your hands too much. So if you haven't started this product, but you're interested in trying it, what you want to do is start at night and then graduate to both morning and night. You're going to put it on right after you tone your face because what it does is it increases the productivity of any product that you put on after it. So anything you layer on after it is going to be a boosted performance. It contains both glycerin, which is a humectant, and hyaluronic acid, which is also a humectant. And for those of us who don't know what that is, which was me before I started Rodan and Fields, it is a humectant is something that pulls moisture out of the air, it pulls water out of the air, and it puts it onto your skin and then into your skin. And what's interesting to me is that glycerin actually helps prevent moisture loss. So that's pretty darn cool, like that calcium buffer. So when you open, so most of you would have gotten a sample, and I think that Bridget held up the sample, but this is what the bottle looks like. And, you know, RNF being RNF, they think of everything. It is a self-fulfilling dropper. So you know the right amount every single time you open it. It clicks shut, so you know you're not losing product. Here we go. Did you hear that click? Probably not. This top raises. What you do is you take the dropper, so proper dose, you put it onto your palm,
And this is the dose that is in each one of those little things. And some people rub, I pat. I feel like this amount, you can see, well, hopefully you can see, that
Wow.
as you're putting it on and you're gonna try to rub it in, it doesn't actually rub in. It gives this like sort of glowing, all day, hydrated, youthful, it's unbelievable. And what's interesting is it has the side effect of removing pigmentation. So if you are on our reverse line and you're trying to get rid of sun damage, this is actually something that's going to help. So what did they do? They took that molecule and they put it into our Bright Eye serum. And because it removes pigmentation, it helps over time to remove those dark circles. It helps with under eye puffiness. It prevents future loss. I see Granny can't see anything without her glasses. Yeah, thanks, Sammy. 3D, 3P equals 30% glycerin cross-linked with hyaluronic acid. And yeah, oh God, I love having an esthetician who like actually can break it down way better than I can. But you can see my skin is just like absolutely glowing, right? So the other thing I love about our Bright Eye is that it's got this handy little dispenser. And so you can put just the right amount. Note to everyone, our products last forever. A little goes a long way. You don't need to use a lot of product to get really incredible results. You're just wasting your product. This little eye tube should last 3 months minimum. So, you know, and that's a wonderful thing for our customers, right? That a little goes a long way because you do get your money's worth.
Kristen calls it her mama juice because she's got little kids. I love that, mama juice.
Well, you know, I have a lot of problems, but under eye puffiness usually ain't one of them. But what I've noticed is that it really does help with that thin, crepey, fragile skin. I feel like it not builds it up like a callus on your foot, but but it sort of, what am I trying to say, Sammy? It gives it some oomph, that skin, that super fragile skin. That's what I struggle with. And then the last piece of wonderfulness in this active hydration trilogy of products, and thank you, Bridget, she's holding up what the sample looked like, is this jar of joy. It is the active hydration body. I can't get enough of this. This is just a gateway drug to something. I don't know what, but it is absolutely amazing. It's for the body. It's not to be used on the face. It provides noticeably softer, smoother skin, intensely moisturized skin. Does anybody watch America's Got Talent? Anyone notice how Heidi Klum has just like I don't know whether she's got Vaseline on her legs or on her chest or what, but I swear maybe she's using this because when you put this on, it's one of those things where you just glow all day, and it really does help with the crepiness of your skin if you have any of that if you're aging on your body. So any questions about that we could talk about during the question and answer period. There's 2 more quick products I wanted to talk about. Did anyone get any silver capsules in their beauty box? Okay. So inside is a lip serum, okay? It comes in these little capsules, just like our intensive renewing serum. You can use 1 per night. Bridget's holding up the sample. You can use 1 per night. You just twist it off. I actually get away with using half of this little teeny tiny silver capsule. I put the opened, unused half on my nightstand, and I use it before bed the next night, and I'm going to put it on for you. It's not to be used during the day. I mean, you can, but it would be wasteful because when you eat and drink, it'll come off on whatever it is you're eating and drinking. This is just an incredible product. I have one customer, this is all she buys from me. She buys 3 jars at a time. I think she uses it during the day. You know, it doesn't just soften your lips, it actually hydrates and over time removes the appearance of wrinkles and aging on your lips and then around your lips. Sort of like I just ate fried chicken. That's probably why you don't use it during the day. You know, I say to my customers, use it like a psychopath with red lipstick or a 3-year-old with red lipstick. You know how they draw it like all over their face up to their nose? That's my instruction, because I found that it really does even remove the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines around the lip. I was a smoker for a long time, so I need some serious help on that. And so that's my thing on the lips. Oh, filled also with antioxidants. Finally, I'm probably over time, lash boost. It's all about the eyes right now. Our lips are our own, right? We hide them behind the masks that we're forced to wear or encouraged to wear, I shouldn't say that. Not really wanting to get political, I apologize, but lash boost. It's all about the eyes right now. So this is the teeny tiny brush. It looks like a small nail polish brush, and it's clear. And what you want to do is every night before bed, you wipe a tremendous amount of the excess off. I feel like your brush should be almost dry. Again, this one bottle should last between 4 and 6 months. And I'm not going to put it on because I have clean eyes, but you just take the brush and you put it along the top lash line here. And then at night, I'll take this wand portion and I'll put it on my eyebrows.
So smart.
And that assists in growing the brow hair. Of course, we have our brow boost, which is my all-time favorite product right now. I cannot believe that they have created this product. That's another story. I'm going to send it back to Bridge.
Awesome. I'm going to bring us home. I love that wand thing. How many of you guys are already lash boost users? Just take the wand. Oh, brilliant. I never thought to do that. Okay. So I'm going to bring us home with 2 more kind of, let's just kick off the Sunday with amazing skin. We are going to do a drawing for one of our masks. This is the Soothe, but I want to do the Unblemished mask. It's in my bathroom, but so for our guests that we're on today, oh, there you have it. We're going to put you guys in a little pool for our drawing. So I know, Celie, you have a guest, and I have a couple of guests. And so we'll kind of round that up and do that drawing probably after we wrap up today, and we'll let you know. All right, so I'm going to do something I don't think I've ever done before. I don't think. I'm going to actually bring us home with Radiant Defense Brow Boost, and I'm going to apply it live. I've never done that before. So let me tell you a little bit about we call it our Derma Cosmetics line. It looks like makeup, but it acts like skincare. Okay? So if there was ever a time to break up with your makeup, it's now. Okay? So what do I mean by it acts like skincare? So what this product does is it defends against, environmental aggressors. It helps with acne-prone skin. For those of you that have to, wear a mask for work all day long, we do, the doctors recommend that if you can avoid wearing makeup or, anything other than just your skincare, the best, but not everybody, wants to leave their house totally barefaced. And so this is a great product to kind of, help defend against that maskne. It's a reparative product. So it's going to kind of help condition and smooth, and it improves your skin as you wear it. You cannot say that about your makeup. I mean, makeup's going to clog your pores. And yes, maybe in the moment, or for that, for the dinner party or for the day at work. But long-term, you never want to sleep in it. It's a lot of times not protecting your skin. So this is a broad spectrum SPF. So in your, where's my 10 pack? I have so much stuff here. Okay. It comes in 10 shades. So if you don't have the sample card with you, here's what's cool. We actually have a way for you to try it on online. So I would ask the consultant that invited you to send you the link. I find it's easier if we send it to you like via text message and you just access it from your phone. And what you can do is take a selfie or upload a recent selfie, and I would just do one like you're looking this morning without makeup. And it'll shade match you digitally, which is really cool. It's very accurate. But if you have one of the little radiant defense, isn't this cool? These slide out. You can break it open, kind of go, well, I think that's my shade, and you can, put it there on your skin. If you have one of these, because we also have, I have some older ones that just have the 6 shades, but honestly, I wouldn't waste any of this. This dark brown is an amazing eyeshadow, right? If you're out in the sun, you can put this on your eyelids. You can use it to contour. Sammy did a brilliant video on her, and I'm not even going to do justice so much to what she did on her page the other day. It was so great how she applied this. So honestly, I'm a combination between beige and sand. I recommend to a lot of my clients to have both on hand. You can always contour with the darker color or use it as an eyeshadow, but I find I'm kind of in this shoulder season where I haven't been driving my convertible out in the sun and just kind of getting that everyday stuff. So I'm starting to move towards beige, but I've been sand all summer. So I'm going to show you my technique. I'm not a esthetician or a makeup artist, but here's what I do. I'll just put a little bit on the back of my hand. If I'm going to blend them, which is what I'm going to do today, I probably have too much here. This will last you 6 months, 9 months. I mean, what's the price point on it? Like $49 or something? You'll have skincare into spring break. Okay, so really great products. So let me find my brush. I'm all over the place. I love it because the brushes, got to get the brush. It's angled, makes it easy for the product to kind of go on smooth. You can travel. I travel a lot, so it's nice. I can keep it protected in my makeup bag. So I'm going to do just a little blending. This is how I do it. Some people do it on a little card or do it on the brush itself. I do it on the back of my hand. Here I am applying it. It feels wonderful going on. And what I do is I kind of dab it into the skin. You could also do this with a, what do you call them? Sponge. I want to bring it down on my neck so I don't ever have a line, even touch back on the edge of my ear there. Okay. What am I at? 30 seconds here. Okay. You guys notice a difference? I mean, I'm literally doing it into the camera of my of my computer. So okay. I think it looks pretty good. If I wanted to, I could just pop a little powder on there. I'm a little shiny just because I've got a light shining right in my face, but for the most part, and so I might look at my skin and go, I could just use just a little touch. Like I want my cheeks to just have a little bit more of a bronze look. I could grab golden if I wanted, but I could go back to sand and just kind of give it that little touch. Bring it up here. This is the area of your face that tends to get the most sun, the high point on your cheekbones. And then if I just want, I can put a little bit on my eye. That's kind of me for the day. Let me finish off the no makeup look. Another fabulous power pair. We already talked about Lash Boost. We have 4 shades of the Brow Boost. Brow Boost is amazing. 2x the volume and fullness. Who should use Brow Boost? Anyone who has a little sparse areas of their brows, who maybe over the years has overplucked, guilty, not guilty. You feel like, this part, sometimes as we age, kind of slow, that growth there slows. So we're using a pencil, in here. And I think pencils are so 2019. Why would you use a pencil when you can use a product that works instantly? You're gonna see it in a second. And again, I'm gonna use it in my little, I know, how did I do, guys? And also over time, okay? So here we go. Do I have light? Nope, I have medium here. So this is medium. I don't know if you can tell. I'm light. I can pull off medium if I want to do like a more dramatic look because my roots are darker. But here I am with the tiniest little camera. All right. And they say one swipe, but I like to kind of come in. The look nowadays, guys, is not the pencil thin, but really actually coming in and making these brow hairs. And you can chime in, Sandy and Lisa. backwards here. Where I can come in and just make these a little bit. I'm struggling with this camera because it's backwards. Okay. Anyway, all right.
Gosh, if I don't have a full-blown magnifying mirror, I can't put my brow boost on. I can't demo brow boost because I can't see anything anymore.
I'm doing it, just with the little camera on my computer as I look at the little tiny square.
What I've noticed is that men are actually using brow boost as well. The before and afters of some of the husbands of consultants, it's just been fascinating to me. It makes them look so much more youthful, and they're doing it in a really light shade, so it doesn't look like makeup. It looks very natural. Nobody can tell that it's really on, but it just gives them this like pop. It's incredible. And they're using it in their beard to cover the gray, which I thought.
Yep. And that's another great reason to, like I'll find a gray hair in the brow. 54 can be so tough anyway. So then I could come in if I wanted and bring in that medium shade too. So the coverage is buildable. I don't think anyone necessarily needs 2 shades of this unless I find sometimes the redheads can really pull off the light all the way to the dark. But 1 shade will do you. I think we can match you really easily. We've got lots of before and afters on that. And I was kind of in such a rush that I did leave out our primer. So for those of you that are already customers and maybe you have the regimen and maybe Radiant Defense, or you're thinking about Radiant Defense, can you tell how much I love this product? Like there's nothing left. I mean, but I would have put this on before the Radiant Defense, but it's a nice little primer. It's recharge step 3. So even though we say recharge is, for our, kind of more younger teens, millennials, young adults, those of us, we can use a little selfie filter, not bad. So I wish I would have remembered to put this on, but I did want to mention the recharge. So guys, that wraps up our spa. We went a little bit over, but there's so much great information, like so many tips that I got too. I love doing these. I'm actually going to stop. I want to thank everyone for coming. I'm going to encourage you to circle back with the consultant that invited you. Our preferred customer program, you get 10% off. You get free shipping. And I'm going to give you a little note. We have a new product launching in October, like in a month. I mean, we can't even meet demand for this baby right here. Like we're all over the press getting so awesome reviews. And we have something new and exciting. And our preferred customers always get kind of a special deal when that rolls out. It'll be November on that. But just, we want our preferred customers to be like in the know, first to get, best pricing, all the things. So our preferred customer program is just a win-win. You can order anytime, get free shipping. You always get 10% off the products as well. And then us as consultants, we get 25% off and get to do fun things like this. So if that crossed your mind too, by all means, circle back before this big product launches. So I'm gonna actually stop the recording and happy to go into a live Q&A if you guys have time or have big questions. If not,